I was watching this documentary the other day about this guy who was friends with Ed and Lorraine Warren, like the people who were in The Conjuring.
I had to say that for the audio. I'm sorry, I was letting myself know in the future while editing this when to cut the microphone audio in. Sorry.
Anyway, so he was friends with them and he was talking about Annabelle and like his experience with the doll and everything. And like how she came to the museum and how they found her and why she's locked up now and no one's allowed to touch her because like, people who were coming into the museum, if somebody touched her and messed with her, like, later that night, they would die.
Oh,
like,
I remember this story.
Yeah, like, one of the guy, he wanted to see the doll, and so Ed was like, oh yeah, come in and see the doll. He's like, but, you know, don't touch anything, and he touched the doll, and then later that night, he left their house, and he got in a really bad car accident, and was in the hospital for months and months, and whenever he got out, he went to their house, and he was just crying, and he was like, the last thing he saw before he wrecked his car was he looked in the mirror, and the doll was in the back seat. But anyway, so he was talking about this doll because he was offered $2 million for it, but he said that he doesn't want the doll to get out in the world and someone to not take care of it and then let it out because he's afraid of what would happen.
What this boils down to is that Katie's a paranoid individual and believes that the Annabelle doll is real.
It is real. Okay, no, so like I believe in demons. I believe in demonic possession, and I'm not going to challenge something I don't know about. If somebody tells me, "Hey, this doll kills people and has a demon possessing it," then yeah, sure, it does. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm not going to deny it. But no, I do think that some of it, to an extent, is real.
It's Annabelle.
Look, I know Roger isn't possessed by anything. You have to give demons permission to enter a vessel. That's what happened with Annabelle. He tricked the two nurses into thinking that he was the spirit of a 7-year-old girl, and he wasn't because spirits can't possess
like that
things.
Midget that convinced its family that it was actually a little girl, but then it tried to kill him.
Oh, the orphan that was like a 40-something-year-old.
It was like a 40-something-year-old man or something. It just got adopted by its family and tried to kill him.
There was a movie on that one too. I think that was actually was based on a true story too. So.
I believe in that. I know it was real.
I believe in Russian orphans.
I believe in small people. I remember I used to watch Finding Bigfoot and think Bigfoot's real. And
this
then I
isn't
got
Bigfoot,
old enough
this is
and
demonic
realized,
possession.
wait, this is stupid. Bigfoot isn't real.
They have priests for this. They cast out demons. Exorcist was based on a real story too. Do you not believe in that?
No.
It still happens today. Demons still possess people. People.
It
was people, pause, people. Like I'm telling the people that demons possess people.
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 They possess people. Thank you for a 10-minute intro.
It was a good intro.
One Punch Man.
I feel like I know a little bit about this. I heard part of the theme song. I wasn't like paying attention because I didn't know what it was at the time. But I did hear part of the theme song. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know the plot line or anything, except the guy kind of looks like an egg.
Pressing start in 3, 2, 1.
Apples. I feel like this is going to have a lot in common with.
Why is the audio not working? Are we past this? Didn't I get a new computer? Well, I was plugged into the wrong one. That's why.
Oh, God.
We're plugged into the microphone one, not the earphone.
Could you imagine you got a whole new computer and still had audio issues?
I know.
Bless you.
That's an idea for a horror movie.
Still have audio issues?
Yeah, like this person gets new computers and the audio issues just follow him with each computer.
That's pretty scary.
And then eventually he starts like not hearing people. What?
Like every electronic in his house just the audio starts cutting out.
Yeah, and then eventually his ears start cutting out, and then he goes deaf.
And then eventually you learn that this whole time he was a robot and had an issue with his audio jack.
No, then you figure out the whole issue was just him going deaf. Alright, pressing start in 3, 2, 1.
Whoa. Oh, it's Piccolo.
Yeah, it looks like some Dragon Ball.
Smile
Lightning
Man.
Max.
Smile Man. Oh no!
趣味でヒーローをやっているものだ。なんだ？その適当な設定は。なんで終わっちまった？
So he's mad that it was so easy, I guess.
This sounds like a Power Ranger intro. Like the whole show makes me feel like Power Ranger vibes. Like the...
Yeah, I love that a lot of these things have like moments of English, so I can understand lots of the words.
Yeah.
What do you think of the
We can understand some of it. I liked it. It kind of... I don't know, maybe think of a Power Ranger intro or something, but it was really catchy and like...
That reminded me a lot of Dragon Ball.
It got me hyped. That's what I look for. I like a hyped intro, and that hyped me up.
So the first guy he fought was
like
a monster of pollution. I mean, it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's dead already.
yeah.
But
It like set you up for this storyline, and then it just all right, not
Yeah.
that. We're not doing that. Oh my god, it's Mr. Krabs.
I ate too much crab and it's the underwear that's gonna.
Well, it's hard to find pants that fit. Ew! Why does his chin look like a butt?
I thought it looked like
マジックで乳首描いたよ
just some nipples on it.
This kid isn't cute at all. No. Huh?
Can we just take a second to think about what's going on? There's a guy that's a crab because he ate too much crab,
It's
and
only
he's
half crab.
after a kid with a butt on his face
Because the kid with the
butt drew nipples.
The nipples are an improvement, I will say. I don't know why he's mad about it.
Declining. What'd that say?
Declining
In the age of
birth
declining
rates?
birth rates? I can't just let you kill a kid.
With one punch.
So is he supposed to be One Punch Man from the past, 3
Yes.
years earlier?
Before he turned into an egg. Ah! Oh no, here we go. Ew.
Oh, his butt.
Oh my god! Oh, that made me feel sick.
It's just crab meat.
Ooh! The way it just like poured out of him though, and the noise.
I trained so hard I went bald. Okay, so that's what I don't understand though. Like, just from training, he went bald.
Yes.
And he's gotten this strong in 3 years.
Mm-hmm. And this bald.
Something else has had to happen to him, right? It's not like, oh, I just trained, now I can kill anything.
And I'm bald.
He must have did some pretty intense training.
He's just digging around his coin purse. I love how unbothered he is.
Well, I mean, I guess nothing can kill him, so...
Ooh. Maybe this is our villain.
What's
He
with
laughs like
these
the
laughs?
crab.
He looks like a titan.
He kind of does.
He looks like the,
Colossal. Mixed
no,
with
he
the
doesn't look
armored.
like yeah, he looks like the 10th. The 10th titan.
The 10th Titan. He's just repeating it. His facial expressions.
Kill the man on her shoulder. Oh.
Oh, he's so sad. Really? Without even a mark.
Oh.
One punch.
Dude, he hit him, and it was just all out the mouth was just teeth.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is this show? He's just having his inner monologue over.
All these backstories.
Aww. I feel bad for him.
Aw.
Why is this water green? Ew! Blub blub.
何なんだお前ら。
すでに7割の地上人が土に
70%?
生存競争だ。潔く受け入れ
Okay, this switched
This went quick.
so fast. This went from like him being upset that he's so overpowered to like now 70% of the world's dead.
And now maybe we're actually getting
This
a
is
villain
like
in a
we went from
storyline.
like the beginning of episode 1 season 1 to the end of season 4 episode
Yeah,
9,
really.
like just like that. Like it made sense, like,
それは
Ooh, same here.
but I didn't expect it to move this fast.
Oh gosh.
Oh. What?
俺は趣味でヒーローをやっ
Just
て
the
るん
guy's
だ。
hero.
俺は負けない。師匠はこれこそが俺の求めていた。
An episode in. Oh, come what?
No! Stop. Stop. That was a dream?!
I guess it makes sense. I was thinking it was moving too fast. I'm like, we went so fast. What?
I was so into that!
地上人には死んでもらう。我は地底
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Sorry about that! Oh no.
Just raised a white flag.
Oh. Is that the end?
A little end credit thing.
Ew.
Is that gonna be an actual?
Okay. This show gets a 10 out of 10 for its comedy.
And the action was insane too.
The action was
This is
insane.
weird. One thing I noticed was I know nothing about animation, but like how it'd go from like your normal whatever to whenever the fight scenes are going on, you see like a lot of like hand drawn, like it
Yeah.
looked like sketch.
It was
sketch
really
work and
cool.
stuff in
It looked really
It looked
cool.
really cool how it was like flipping back and forth in it. So it's like the rest of the show was just kind of your normal animation, but then when
Yeah.
you go to the more actions heavy scenes, there were like shots of like what looked like really detailed like sketch artwork and stuff. It looked really cool.
What I'm confused about with this show is that I have no idea what the actual storyline is, other than he's a sad superhero who's too strong for his
If I've
enemies.
watched enough Dragon Ball to know that you have one hero that's way overpowered, eventually someone's going to come along to kind of match that. I think the direction of the show is going to go like this. It's like he's too strong, so he's wishing that he has competition with that, and then someone's going to come along that's way too strong for him. So now the whole goal is trying to match that. That's the whole thing of Dragon Ball, is like power levels just going up and up and up as the show goes on. So I figure that's going to be kind of the same thing. You think that he thinks that he's so far above everyone else, and he's disappointed.
But then
He thinks
somebody's
his
gonna
life's
come along
boring.
that's further than him.
Yeah, and I think the whole show is basically just going to be about them slowly, like,
Okay.
that's
That
what I
makes
think
sense.
it's going to be. Another thing that caught me off, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
Was the birth rate thing they're talking about.
I feel like we don't have that problem in America.
I really don't either.
I
Susie
think we
down
have
the
too
street has
many.
18 kids. Like, I was wondering if that's like something going on in the world that's like that, or is it just because there's so many monsters and villains that they're just killing all
Yeah,
the
that
kids
could be
before
true.
they're getting
So at the
adulthood.
beginning, they also mentioned other superheroes, because remember there was Smile Man and Thunder Max
Yeah,
or whatever.
what they say, like the hero associate, the hero. I know I talked about like every show that I've watched, I'm gonna end up giving it
Yeah,
10. But
I
I
know.
loved this show's like comedy influence with action.
Yeah.
All the crazy villains with their own like big backstories. Then you just have him who's just a hero
He
for
just punches
fun.
them, and then they're dead, and then
Yeah,
You
it's
think
like,
that's the
like
big
the last
storyline.
one was like him giving his own monologue, and then he's just having his own like.
He's just thinking
yeah, he's
over
just
it.
thinking to himself, talking to himself while this villain's
I
giving
feel
his
like
whole
with every show
backstory.
that we've watched, I've given it a really high rating, but I feel like I've liked every show for different reasons.
Yeah, I think this
And
one
it's
and
just
Full
so
Metal seem
hard
like they're
to-
on that same same category of they're gonna blend the action, the story in with the comedy
With the
very
humor,
well,
mhm. Yeah,
as
'cause
opposed
I
to
think that
Death
they were
Note and
funny.
Parasite, with both seem to be more serious shows. But I
Yeah.
think it's kind of I wonder what Mob Psycho is gonna be, because
Like
you have
which
the two
category
more
it's gonna fit in.
serious shows, but even Death Note and Parasite definitely seem like they have their sides of humor with
They
it.
do, but it's
Death
more of
Note
a
and
serious
Parasite more-
topic.
Yeah, and then versus the two that are more
Lighthearted.
blended. Yeah, more like lighthearted.
Lighthearted, I think, is a good word.
Lighthearted and then more serious. And then
So
we
I feel
have
like
Mob Psycho, which I don't
out
know
of-
which one's not gonna.
I feel like out of Full Metal and this show, I think I'm liking this one a little bit more. I feel like with Full Metal, though, I kind of get the storyline. Like, I kind of feel like there's a storyline and I know where it's going to go. This one, I'm just confused on. I have no idea what's going to happen because we didn't really get anything from it. He just killed everybody.
Right, yeah, we thought we kind of knew what was going
thought.
on. And then...
So I really liked this one, I think, a little bit more. I think the comedy was more my
I think
style.
I kind of lean with you a little bit as well. I mean, like I said, I've liked them all so far, so it's hard to pick.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole we talk about for the next podcast we do is going to be kind of going over each one in detail. And I'm sure by then once we kind of lay out Full Metal and One Punch Man and go over them more,
Yeah.
then it'll be a little bit more clear. But as of right now, I think I'm kind of with you. I kind of lean more towards this one because I
Yeah.
really like this.
I really liked this first episode. I really liked this, though.
All right, close it out.
Been a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. More coming out for you guys soon.
Also,
And
make sure you look at the camera, Katie. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at myself.
I know, stop. Every time you close out the video, you're like, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, enjoy the video, subscribe if you want to see more.
Okay,
like
let
Katie.
me start over. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. More coming out for you guys soon. And until then, we'll talk to you later. Peace out.
All right, bye.